You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What's going on, NASCAR Diecast collectors? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and today I'm going to bring you guys with an interesting NASCAR Authentics Wave review. And no, it is not Wave 5. Supposedly Lionel is going to be releasing that in the next week or so, the official announcement. But who knows? That could be whenever. But this is actually going to be on the return of the 187 scale diecast. Now, for any of the newbies out there, you guys are probably wondering, what in the world are the 187 scales? Well, as you guys know, there are two different scales for diecast that we usually get for Lionel Racing. The 124 scale, which is the bigger versions, and the 164 scales, which are the small diecast Hot Wheel size cars that we get. So the 187 scales are basically a lot more smaller, and if you wanted to do like a comparison, I mean, it's basically take a 164 scale and take your index finger. It's about, well, not your index finger, your pinky finger. It's about half the size of your pinky finger. So these 187 scales are relatively very small, but they do have some great decal quality, if I do say so myself. Although, I mean, I will get into more about Lionel's very soon, because I will say this right off the bat, these diecasts are nowhere near as great quality as what we've had back in Winter Circles, when Winter Circles, for Motorsports Authentics, they did release 187 scales in the retail line. If you guys remember, most of these cars, I mean, I think they started off like in 2005 or 2006, and we also got some COT versions as well of the 187 scales, and those didn't have blackout windows. They actually had full body interior, so that's something I really liked. So sucks that Lionel didn't do that, but we'll get into more on that very shortly. And yeah, guys, I mean, this was just a really weird time for a release to come out like this, especially with no new recent news that came out with NASCAR Authentics. We just had the Cracker Barrel wave, which I just talked about on my last episode of What's in Stores. Yeah, and Wave 4 has been struggling at Walmarts. I think they just started showing up at Walmarts, but it's been bare city with the Walmart shelves. And Target, it's been a hit or miss if you guys haven't fought with the scalpers yet. So yeah, NASCAR Authentics news has been relatively slow, but this is hopefully the start of some more NASCAR Authentic news that we got to come along with Wave 5. But anyways, guys, yes, the 187 scales, like I just previously mentioned, this is not the first time Lionel has brought them back. If you guys remember in the 2014 NASCAR diecast season, which by far the worst season of NASCAR diecast that we got because of that horrific WLS mold. But besides that, we did had some 187 scales that were released from various teams like Roush Racing and Henrik and Joe Gibbs Racing. I'm sure you guys might know and I believe also Richard Childs Racing as well. So it varied, and I guess it was just a one-off deal that they did. They also made keychain versions of the 187 scales. I'm assuming they didn't sell too well because you saw them a lot peg warming at Lionel's website and such, and also on eBay. So yeah, and they also brought back the 20. I think the last, if I'm right, I believe the last 187 scale that they made before this new release of 187s was the Dale Jr. 2015 throwback. So it was a hit or miss, but you know, this is a creative idea. I mean, I always love to see more NASCAR Authentic stuff at the retailers. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the 124 scales. I mean, for $20, I mean, yeah, I mean, I can see why, but just yes, I mean, I just didn't like the blacked out windows, and it didn't have that much sponsorships on this car. The 187 scales have all the sponsors on this car, and it has blackout windows, but I mean, at least the car doesn't look half-assed compared to the 124s, am I right? I mean, that was probably the reason I got turned off on those cheap plastic 124s. I know they're not plastic, but that's a little inside joke I have. But anyways, guys, enough of me rambling on. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at this newest set of NASCAR Authentics wave for the first ever 187 scale wave for this retail line, and these are going to be priced, I believe, at $2.99 or $3.99, so it's gonna be about $3 or $4, and you're basically getting two diecast for almost the price of one as you get for NASCAR Authentics, which are usually $5. So I mean, say it's a pretty good deal. I mean, they shouldn't be overcharging these like crazy because there's not really that much detail. But I think the blacked out windows is the only thing I got to complain about. But other than that, those look really nice. But let's go ahead and get things started, guys. So the first photo up, we got Kyle Busch's Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry. And along beside that, we got our first look at the Martin Truex Jr. Auto Owners Insurance Toyota Camry. As you guys know, I mean, we haven't seen the Toyotas released yet in the 164 scale, besides the Matt Benedetto car. So this is really cool to see that. And, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely am digging this 19 auto owner scheme. I mean, the quality, I will say, I mean, I'm going to be pretty surprised, guys. If the decal quality actually turns up a lot more better than the 164 scale, then, but yikes, that's pretty sad. Like I said, 187 scales are a lot more smaller, and I thought they'd be a lot more repained to be made, but heck, the decal quality looks pretty flawless on this. But like I just said, I'm not a big fan of the blacked out windows, especially when you got a black P pillar. B pillar, sorry, that's what I meant. I don't know, it just looks like it has one huge window. Not a big fan of that, but you know what, guys? I mean, I'm just glad 187 scales are back, and you know, this is not too bad. Plus, I also like the packaging as well. As you can see, you get that racing line right there. I mean, some pretty creative packaging design that we got going on, and we also got the drivers' names on top as well. But yeah, you know, I mean, not too bad as well. I mean, these are the only Joe Gibbs racing cars that we're getting in this wave. We'll probably get more very soon. I'm expecting we're gonna get Danny Hamlin's and Eric Jones's in the next wave for wave 2, but yeah, I probably would pick up this set. The next up, we got the Penske Duo. We got Joey Logano's number 22 Shell Pennzoil Ford Mustang and the Brad Keselowski Discount Tire Ford Mustang. So right off the bat, there are going to be some flaws about this car. As you guys can tell right off the bat, there are no colored rims, and you know, I'm kind of disappointed in that, but I don't know, guys, because I don't know if I should really nitpick on that, because I don't think we ever seen colored rims on a 187 before. So hopefully this is something that Lionel can probably get right in the future. They probably didn't have the correct tooling for it, since these diecasts are very small. So I will let it pass. But if we do end up getting another re-release of these for next year, maybe we can probably start complaining about the colored rims. But you know, so far I'm you know, I can't complain. It's just me. It does look like there is a paint chip on right on the bottom of right by where that 2 is, like off to the right. Either that, or I'm just really freaking losing it. But you know, this is a nice selection. I mean, it will go along with any of the Penske fans out there who are a fan of NASCARs. So yeah, you know, I mean, besides the color rims, I mean, if that throws you off, then you know, go ahead and get the 164s, because you know, I mean, we haven't had Joey Logano's 164 released in NASCAR Authentics, but it's probably coming soon, especially with the Homestead car that we'll probably get soon as well, I'm hoping. But yeah, not too bad. Just still not a big fan of the blacked out windows. I mean, that's something I'm going to complain about a lot, but you know, it's for the price you pay, you know, I can't complain. All right, and this one right here, we actually got the only 2018 car that's in this wave of diecast. You see right there, we got a Jimmy Johnson set. So this is going to be one of the few that we are going to have with the same drivers. So for the hardcore Jimmy Johnson fans out there, they are really going to love this. We got his 2019 Ally Financial Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 diecast, and alongside with that, we got the Lowe's Final Ride car that he drove at Homestead. So you know, really nice looking. I believe this one's going to be a hot seller, considering you know the Final Ride car is already been a hot seller to begin with, especially in 2018. So good luck trying to find that car. So glad they re-released this again for the 187 scales. You know, this is probably gonna be another good hot seller, and yeah, like I said, the Johnson fans are gonna be pretty happy. Next up, another driver that is going to be very popular that, you know, am I surprised that they made a 2-pack set for this driver? No, not really, but it is, you know, the fans' favorite, Chase Elliott. So we got his number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, and it looks like this might not have the ridiculous sparkle finish, guys. I mean, I know it had it on the Wave 2 and the Daytona 500 exclusive wave, and also on the Gold Series, but so far, I mean, we did get a good photo of this, but I don't really see anything around the Napa logos, so I don't know, this might be a flawless diecast. So back to what I said, I think the 187 scale diecasts are going to have a lot more better quality than the 164s, which, you know, that's pretty sad in my opinion. But maybe that's why I'm excited about these cars, guys. And along with that, we also got the number 9 Mountain Dew Team Rubicon Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. So that's a brand new Mountain Dew scheme that he drove early on in the year during Daytona Speed Week. So yeah, really nice looking. I'm glad to finally see this car. I believe it's also in the... wow, this car even has a metallic finish, guys. I mean, that's pretty impressive for a 187 scale. But... you know, the blackout windows don't look too bad on this paint scheme, but still just, man, it's going to take some time to get used to those guys, because I'm just so used to seeing the interiors of the cars, but, you know, I can't complain on that. Next up, another driver that is on the same duo as Chase Elliott and Jimmy Johnson. We got the Kevin Harvick Duo diecast. We got his Mobile 1 Ford Mustang, that nice, I mean, this car is literally fully black, so I mean, yeah, looks like a test car with those blacked out windows, but at least the windows match the car, am I right? I guess you could say the windows are part of the paint scheme now. My goodness. Lionel didn't think that one through. And to go along with that, we also got the Hunt Brothers Pizza Ford Mustang that just got recently released in the Gold Series. So, yeah, you know, might I say again, I mean, cool to see we got some Storehouse Racing cars in this group of diecast. I mean, we got some great variety, guys. I mean, it's pretty sad we got more variety in the 187 scales compared to the 164 NASCAR Authentics waves. I mean, maybe Lionel's gonna replace these as the 164s. Okay, if this ever comes true, guys, I mean, there's a little rumor about that, but if that ever happens, guys, there goes Lionel. Lionel's gonna be out of business if they do that, so why can't we have both, alright? I'm hoping they don't do that, but that's just a rumor I'm hearing, but I highly doubt that, guys. I mean, I love the 187 scales, but I still love my 164s, but back to the Harvick diecast, guys. This is a great collection to get as well. Next up, we got the other two Penske cars, and kind of ironically placing these two guys together. Well, one of them is a Penske officiate team, and right here we got Ryan Blaney's PBG Ford Mustang. Again, this does not have the white rims, but you know, I'll let it slide. And plus, that paint scheme just beautiful. And to go along with that, we also got Paul Menard's number 21 Ford Motorcraft Ford Mustang Quick Lane car. So, you know, nice, great additions. I probably, I would love to see a Menards set. I mean, could you guys imagine that if they end up for Wave 2? Look at me, I'm already getting excited. I'm already anticipating what we can get for Wave 2. I mean, can you just imagine? Since I am the big Menards fan, all right? Anything that's Menards, besides Paul Menard, paint scheme-wise, I love Menards. So would it be cool if they actually made a 2-pack set of the Menards cars? Think about that. The Paul Menard Quaker State car, or Ryan Blaney's what was it, his Knopf car, or the Lippmann car. I mean, think about that. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe the Lippmann, because we'll have green and yellow cars together. I don't know, guys. I mean, that sounds like a great idea. I mean, I don't work for Lionel, but I would definitely buy that, especially if we get some exclusive 187s, which, you know, we'll be talking about that very soon, guys. There are exclusive 187s in this wave, guys. Next up, we got the 50th anniversary RCR set. So this one, I mean, not a surprise right here. I mean, it's definitely gonna be a big hot seller to say the least. And might I say, the gold looks a lot more better than the 124s and the 164s. Like I just said, quality is looking a lot more better than the other two scales that Lionel is known for. Man, if only they could put this much quality effort into their other two scales, am I right? But, yeah, this metallic gold looks really nice on both these cars. We got Austin Dillon's number 3 Dow 50th anniversary car, and Daniel Hemrick's Bass Pro Shops Caterpillar 50th anniversary car for Richard Childress Racing. So, you know, great set. Looking forward to get more of these cars very soon. And, heck, guys, this is really nice. I mean, maybe we'll get a Bass Pro Shop set as well. I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, I don't want to make predictions, but this one I'm really looking forward to. I think I'm going to get most of these sets, guys, and do like one big review all together, if you guys want me to do that. Next up, we got the Roush Fenway Racing set, and it is the only two guys left in Roush Racing, and it is Ryan Newman's Win Rewards Ford Mustang and Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s bright-looking Sunny D Ford Mustang. I'm sure Mr. Robbie Noonan, Race Day 2011, is going to love the D on that car, if you know what I mean. Oh, man, he's going to crucify me for that. But, yeah, this is, I'm definitely looking forward to these cars as well. You know, I definitely love that Sunny D car. So great decision that they made right here. Plus, you know, Roush is getting some love in this wave as well. So gotta love that. And let's see, the last car I'm going to talk about before we talk about what's going to be the little mystery bags. We got the Axalta set right here, guys. You know, another nice set that we got right here going on. The iconic William Byron Axalta Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 scheme, and your recent winner at the Chicagoland race. So congrats to Bowman the Showman, Alex Bowman, in number 88 Axalta Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Hendrick Motorsports. So, great sets. I mean, the Axalta cars go great together, like bread and butter and peanut butter and jelly and chocolate and peanut butter. You know what I mean. Really nice looking sets that we got right here. And all these diecasts I showed you right here will be available only at Walmart. Now, you guys probably wondering, well, why the hell are these not going to be at Target? Well, because Target's going to have their own little spin on the 187s as well. Remember how on the last 2 episodes of the Diecast News, I talked about the return of the 187 scale diecast, and they're going to be in a mystery bag? Well, that's going to be a Target exclusive. So we're going to take a look at this picture right here. This picture might look familiar from the toy fair that we looked at on the Diecast News a few months ago, like I just mentioned. So sorry to be on repeat, but I'm like a broken record. But yeah, this is really nice, guys. And you see right there, we got, the same mount. We got some cars that are, pretty similar to what we got in the NASCAR 187 scale wave. But if you look pretty closely, guys, I mean, first of all, this is going to be, you guys probably wonder, well, what's this bag? Well, if you guys know those little mystery bags, like, who does those? Like, it's not really mystery bags, but they do like mystery boxes like Funko and all those other companies. I believe they are going to be located in that aisle where the trading cards are, or they could be in the diecast section where Hot Wheels is. Either way, I mean, look out at your local Targets very soon. But this will, I think this will be the best bang for your buck. I mean, the only bad thing is that there's going to be a mystery to this. I mean, well, actually, this kind of reminds me of Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels does like a mystery model set as well, and I actually got some with me as well. So I think Lionel took some inspiration from that. I mean, I'm not saying Hot Wheels was the first, but that's really cool because when I was opening up the mystery models from Hot Wheels, I was like, this would be a cool idea if Lionel did that. And heck, they incorporated it. So I'm pretty psyched, and I like surprises, but I'm just hoping it's not going to have a flaw like the Hot Wheels cars, because it's pretty easy to find out which cars you have on the Hot Wheels cars since there's a misprint of. They actually put there's actually barcode numbers on the package that tells you which number of the car it is. So I'm hoping Lionel is a lot more cryptic and not predictable, because otherwise it would ruin the mystery aspect. So I'm hoping they can clean that up. And hopefully this will work out well, guys. But now to get a closer look on this photo, guys, we got some exclusives in this wave, guys. As you guys take a look, we got Alex Bowman's Valvoline car. That is an exclusive that we didn't got in the NASCAR 187 scale. And also, this one's going to be another big seller. We got Bubba Wallace's Aftershocks car. So 2 exclusives in this, which is pretty cool. And plus you get a matching sticker as well. I mean, I'm hoping it's a matching sticker. If it's just a generic sticker that says NASCAR Authentics, Mystery 187s, that'd be really disappointing. So I'm sure it's going to come with a matching sticker. I'm assuming it's going to be the die-cast render sticker. So that's going to be pretty cool. I mean, that's probably cool to hang up on your wall or your die-cast room or your vehicle. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, guys. I mean, I love how... I wish the 164s kind of did this as well, so it could differentiate. I know Toys R Us did something kind of like this with the 164s. If you guys remember the Dawn to Throwback 4-pack set, that was a Toys R Us exclusive. So, I'm glad that, Walmart and Target are taking their own little different spins on the 187s, and that makes it cool to go out and get, go shop at both stores, because I think that's really cool. And this is something that NASCAR Authentics and Line Out Racing really needs. And, a lot of people were expecting me to rant on this because of the blacked out windows, but you know what, guys? This is very positive. This is a step in the right direction. This is something that I know really needed, and overall, guys, I'm really, really hyped up with the 187 scales. And feel free to comment below if you guys are looking forward to the 187 scales and which ones are you looking forward to the most. And more importantly, Tari makes some Wave 2 predictions. What do you guys think will be in the next wave for NASCAR Authentics 187s? And what's also going to be in Wave 5, guys? Always want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions, but this is going to be a pretty lengthy episode. It's going to be almost 20 minutes, so I hope you guys enjoyed this nice extended first look of the 187 scale NASCAR diecast for the NASCAR Authentics line, which will be at your retailers very soon at Walmart and Target. But until then, guys, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I will catch you guys on another NASCAR Diecast video.